Let's see. I guess we can say hi to everybody. Hello, I'm invisible. We'll fix that here in a second. There we go. All right, hello. Not the ATF first. Hello, welcome. The AK-108. Very nice. MXer, hello. You know the second gun, do you now? You you know the second gun. Majestic Potato, welcome. Winchester SX3. Pretty standard hunting shotgun. Megalum, hello. Beretta M9A2. Lalo, hello, welcome. FN1903. Stalling, I would never do something so absurd as to stall. MXer, the Choppa PAK9? What do you mean you want to re-roll? I feel like you always get rolls. You don't have the best luck with the gachapon gun machine, do you? Nothing like a little 9mm Chiappa Draco. But yes, as the title says, and the go live message, if you did not see that, I have another new gun. This one is in fact the one. This is my Black Friday gun that USPS lost, and then found, and then lost again, and it showed up today. And I got a call from my gun shop, like just a little bit before I was supposed to start stream, and that's why stream is late, just like yesterday. Second gun is a Nebula Rhino. Second gun is not a Nebula Rhino. So the first new gun we got is this one. I'm very happy to have this one. The other one was the one I was more concerned about being lost in the mail. So I have it right here. It is very heavy, goodness sakes. But we do have Charles Daly Nebula 1911. It is not a Nebula anything. It is not Nebula, and hopefully will never be Nebula. But we do have gun. It is a heavy gun. It does in fact barely fit on my little gun rack that I have next to my desk. Nebula Shoshaw. It is not a Nebula anything. And it is also not a Shoshaw. I wish I had a Shoshaw. But this is almost as good. Almost as good as that. Did you hear that? I'm fidgeting with it over here. I'm gonna give stuff away. 86 XCR. It is not an XCR of any kind. Probably Nebula. He just didn't want to say what it is. It is not a Nebula. If I get something Nebula, I will. That will be the first clue I give, is that it's a Nebula. Bolt. It is not a bolt gun. It is a semi-auto gun. This one is specifically. But hold on, we can do a. That's Anyone got it from just running the bolt? I would be surprised and impressed. VZ58. It is not a VZ58. I'm trying to figure out what part of this I can show that's not just going to give it away. What do I show that's not just going to give it away? AK-12, Set Me L, MP5 variant. It is none of those. Think larger. Think larger. It is a surprisingly heavy gun. You know what? I think we can. Oh, almost showed way too much all of a sudden. Tau 50, RPK. It is neither. Hold on. Can I show just the muzzle device? Oh, we're getting reflections there. Don't look at the reflections. There you go. There's more than I wanted to show. Showed quite a bit. Showed quite a bit in that reflection there. Saw. It is not a saw, but you're getting closer. Getting closer. Fallow. It is, in fact, a fallow. It doesn't even fit on the camera. This thing is huge, and it is so heavy. Oh my goodness. I don't even put this on my desk. There we go. Beautiful. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. I bought the one from Axolotl, didn't I? Maybe. It's a possibility. Bring it over in a few weeks. Bring it over where? Dox yourself right now. Yeah, so this is my Black Friday gun that USPS lost in the mail. You can see why that would be concerning. 420 69 Avenue 123 Fake Street. $18.99. On sale it was less than that. I have to pull up the receipt because there was the sale and a discount code that also stacked on it, which was very, very handy. Didn't think that you'd do it, but you did. You're right. I didn't think you'd do it. You're correct. Where do you get the discount code? The discount code was like the one-time use discount code for like signing up for email alerts. Most places will have those. If you're buying from a new place, you can like sign up for their email alerts and they'll give you like a discount code. Which is always very handy, and I am a big fan of always saving money when I can. Guns and Knives, hello, what's up? The FALs are up. FAL is up. Use code Nebula for 69% off. I wish. So this is new gun. I knew it was gonna be heavy because like I've held FALs before, But oh my, the weight of this thing is unbelievable. This thing, it's like carrying around a car. Is this new gun? This is new gun. This is new. Somebody guessed it. Was it Potato who guessed it? It was Majestic Potato guessed what gun it was. Really nice. You're jealous? It is very nice. I am a big fan. Get stronger muscles and it won't be heavy anymore. I don't think that's quite how that works. But I definitely need to start working out more so I can run through the jungles with this thing. Atlantic has T-48s. Very nice. Unfortunately, I just spent all my money, which is very sad. So this is my new gun. Probably won't be getting anything else for quite a while. Because gun money has been depleted. You know, because you was the one who told me about it originally. I can't. Oh, what? I never directly lied to you. I never directly said that I didn't buy it. Do Rhodesia LARP? But then I need to get all the Rhodesia gear too. That also costs money. Santa has been kind to me. Santa did not buy this. Santa did not buy this for me, unfortunately. However, you do remind me. Just put, I'm not gonna paint it. I'm not gonna paint it. But Santa does remind me. On the 23rd, 3 days, we will be doing a collab with the real Santa Claus. And that link to the form there is for any questions you have for Santa. I should make a command to pull that up, but and buy short shorts. You can make short shorts out of old jeans. You don't need to buy them. Give character Rhodesian outfit. That is not entirely not doable. Money is temporary. Guns are forever. Money is particularly temporary when you have a crippling gun buying addiction. This is true. Here, let's get our Santa command. Missing triggers. There we go. There we go. Now Santa command should work. In case you need that link later. In case you think of a question to ask Santa. Santa, can you get me a SR25 and CAC M110 and 2 Leupold Mark V HD 5 to 25 by 56? You better have been really good this year. You better have been incredible this year. Yes, I did tweet about asking questions to Santa. We do have some responses already, actually. We have questions like, Santa, will the G36 be in the US in 2025? I'm not sure what makes Santa qualified for that question, but maybe he'll have an answer. Who knows? We also have Santa. Why don't you open the North Pole for tourists? More of a Santa-y question. Santa, please bring me an MP7. I also would like an MP7 from Santa. Do you need to have been nice or naughty to get a Tau 50? I feel like the Tau 50 is definitely like a naughty list gift. But we have new gun. And with new gun, particularly because this is a gun that sounds so good. So good. We're going to do a bit of tactical ASMR with it. So give me just 1 second, we can get that taken care of. This thing's gonna be so heavy to do this with. There we go. I think that's all the noises it can make. All right. Perfect. And back to regular mic. Absolutely therapeutic. It is a incredible sounding gun, which is the most important part for when you are buying a gun, is to be sure that it sounds nice. Oh my goodness, this thing's unbelievably heavy. I need to actually weigh it, see how much it weighs. Probably like 20 pounds, at least. Now ND into my wall. I will not. Do you know how expensive 308 is? Very. It's very expensive. I have one like dummy round of 308 somewhere. Is that it? That's it right there. I have a single dummy round. No primer. Still the no primer round. Still the no primer round. It's not real. awkward angle to load that at. You have lots of 308, so range day, you got enough ammo. There we go. It has now had a single dummy round gone through it. Broken in. Broken in. I'm gonna put this on my desk without scratching up my desk way too much. It says the weight on the axolotl listing page. Yeah, but I don't know if that's like weight of the gun or like shipping weight. Also, then I have to like go find the listing page. That was easier than I expected. Wait, that's the wrong one. That's the right one. Description. Oh my, this so much. Overall length, 43.5 inches. Huge. Rifle weight unloaded, 14 pounds. It feels so much heavier than that. It feels heavier than that. It's probably because it's got the heavy barrel, so all the weight is way up out front. Hop on the bathroom scale. I don't have a bathroom scale. The only scale I have is like a food scale. I don't know if it goes up to 14 pounds. Like a little food scale for like weighing weight in grams. I just got to take it to the doctor's office with me next time I go, so I can have him weigh it for me. Do bench presses with the FAL. You could do like curls. Do curls with the FAL. Got a nice carry handle. You need DSA to restock their Cold Warrior economy models. I haven't seen anything new from DSA in a long time. What are they making now? I don't know what they're making right now. ZM4 AR-15s. Well, that's disappointing. This is what DS Arms is making now. T48 is the only new product you can remember. They've got these on their website. They've got some of these as well, but these have already been around, and a lot of them are out of stock or missing prices. But hey, you want a FAL with a Ugg boot stock, tacticalized? There you go. There you go. I hate that. That's awful, and it shouldn't exist. Not even with my money. Good, because you can't buy it with my money anyways. Also, 2350 for that tacticalized FAL. Very sad. Very, very sad. If you recall correctly, that is about the barrel length. About the barrel length where 7.62 by 39 has more power than 308. Yeah, but 308 has a bigger fireball. Uh, and that's really what matters. Like if you miss like point blank, like at least you can still set them on fire or blind them, and that's the important part, clearly. Is is there anyone who has like taken the FAL platform and scaled it down to a smaller caliber? Like, is there someone out there who's made like a 5.56 or a 7.62 by 39 scaled down FAL? I don't know if there'd be a market for it, but FNC. Okay, well, kind of, yeah. Okay, kind of. But I want it to look exactly like an FAL, just like shrunken a little bit, like those Browning like 380 1911s that are just like a 1911, but they shrunk them. You know, it would be Kino. I know. If DSA expanded into reproducing HAWA 64s, that would be cool. That would be awesome. I don't think they will. The last thing they expanded into was AR-15s, so uh, I think that would be awesome. Don't think it's gonna happen. Now that I have this, I definitely I'm required to. I think probably by law, probably required by law, to make a YouTube channel to shoot and talk about it. I think this is in fact a legal requirement. If you own something like this. But this also did come with like a cheap little sling, like a basic like nylon strap kind of thing. We totally need DSA to be the 25,867th manufacturer to start making ARs. We do. In fact, I think we need more manufacturers to do it. Other cool manufacturers that are making like super cool, unique stuff. I think they should make AR-15s instead. Really, like the problem is there's just too much variety on the market. Really, like we need more AR-15s. We need more Americanization of other guns. DK. Yeah, what we really need is like a Keltec AR-15, Calico AR-15. Actually, if Calico made an AR-15, I would probably be interested because it would probably still take the same helical mags. Less paddle mag release pistols. Exact. Who wants one of those? Like giving the customer different options for like what controls they want on a gun. Clearly ridiculous. Clearly ridiculous. The customer would never want more options. Only push button mag releases. And everything has to have M-lock slots and AR-15 pistol grips. bonus points. Bonus points if it has an AR buffer tube with an adjustable AR stock on it. Especially when it doesn't need it. Like on an AR-18 design or an AK design. The only non-AR maker you accept making ARs is Steyr. Because it still looks funky. Is Steyr making ARs now? I didn't know Steyr was making ARs. I know there's the Beretta AR. The Beretta NARP. They've been for a few years now. Where are they? I'm not seeing them on their... Oh, no, there's one. By the Steyr DMR 762. It's AR-10. The Steyr HS-50. It's... Oh, it still looks so good. And so, I guess... Yeah, I was thinking like AR-15. But yeah, there's the Steyr AR-10. 308. 762 NATO. Looks alright. It is also side charging up front. It doesn't have that stupid charging handle back here, which is neat. I also like this big empty space on the website. That's awesome. Okay. Never mind, there was supposed to be stuff there. Yeah, this one does look cool. Huh? Is this an AR 18 308 platform? Huh? Or is this just... Or does it still have... Huh? Wait. I thought this was a standard, like, buffer tube AR. They just folded that thing. Did they upscale the AR 18 to 308? King Panzer, hello, hello. Hello, welcome. How is it going? How was stream? It helps if I can type. Helps if my keyboard works correctly. There we go. There we go. I think I saw you were playing some racing games today. Combat range of 800 meters. Wait, now I need to know about the internal mechanics. Wait. Duct can be folded to the side. Standard buffer tube. But does it use the buffer tube? Is the question. Did some called arms as well. Very nice, very nice. Thank you for the raid. Very much appreciated. And today we are currently chatting. I did get a new gun here. So we're kind of on a tangent about Steyr AR style rifles. Precision, combat, repeatable precision. Tell me how it works inside. Why does the stock fold? Full length Picatinny. No, tell me more. When you fold the stock, does it make the gun inoperable? Is it purely for storage? It just works. It just works. The majestic potato. Oh, weird. The Picatinny gas block. Reminds me of the, oh, what is it? The old Ruger. Is I can't remember the model name. There's an old Ruger AR that had the Picatinny gas block. And manual safety. Oh, a manual safety. Manual on the site. Not here, at least. G36 upgrade kit. Steyr G36 anyone? I didn't know that existed. Like, yeah, HK could bring us the G36, but like, but Steyr? The patents are all expired on the G36, right? Why would you put Picatinny on a gas block? That's a good question. They made it look worse. I mean, it's got key mod. If you cut it off like right here, like just cut it off right here, then it's pretty decent. Not like perfect. It's not like the perfect G3 look. I just want a G36 on the market. It's an upgrade. I know it's an upgrade. But they could just make this. Just make this part. Just make the rest of it. Yeah, so we've got the Steyr AR-15 here with the Picatinny gas block. Features short stroke, quick change barrel like the AUG. Hold on. What? An AUG style quick change barrel? Why is there no video on this one? How does an AUG style quick change barrel work on an AR? You can't just tell me that and not tell me how it works. I do kind of like their grip here. It looks like they just copy pasted the grip from the Steyr A2 pistol, put it on an AR. I'd rock this grip. Tell me how the barrel change system works on an AR. Huh? special first look. EN Steyr. What is this low quality ASMR voiceover? Change the barrel. Only voice you can hear is mine? Oh.
Hey. We got the test. The Steyr. STM. Hey.
Oh, excuse me. STM 556.
I'm responsible for the
it does look cool.
Project Rheinmetall Steyr 556, the rifle, the new cooperation we have with our cooperation partner Steyr Mannlicher from Austria. Steyr, we optimized it again up to Rheinmetall.
The the AUG optic on an AR. I guess it's a monolithic upper. Very, very interesting.
Steyr RS 556.
Actually, you see here, right, the RS556, the new version.
How do we feel about the AUG scope on the Steyr AR? I don't know how I feel about that. Literally unbullpups your AUG. That is literally what this is. This is literally unbullpupped AUG. Like it has the AUG barrel change system, at least mostly. Got the AUG sight, like. So you found a full auto M1 carbine for $139. Is it in the Middle East somewhere? Because that sounds like Middle East prices.
Of our standard system assault rifle. This rifle is built in a special design. We have done the same design.
It's a strange shaped butt pad here.
Task as we have it in the AOG, and you see we have exchangeable barrel on top of it. If you spin around this pin, you can take off the barrel. This is the same design.
Okay.
What we have done for the AOG. In here we have a gas block on top of the barrel where the gas port is in here, and it's a short stroke system, and we have here the pin, which is.
Maybe you can like add like a little handle on the Picatinny on the gas block for barrel changes. Add like a little like handle going off to the side on that Picatinny rail, so you're not just gripping straight onto the hot barrel.
pushing the bolt back into the system. Taking away the barrel and mount the barrel is pretty easy. So you spin the part, take it off, and put it in. So it's a really easy part.
By a Picatinny folding AUG foregrip and put it on the top.
To change it. The second interesting part at the weapon is that we have a monolithic housing, an upper receiver on top of it. It's mounted from one part of aluminium, and it's done in a really interesting way, those that we have a really long.
That is a very complex looking gas adjustment system there.
Long Picatinny rail on top of.
What is off to the side? What is this big thing? Is this just something they set it on so they can get a picture?
Actually,
probably.
Magazine is done from it's an own design.
It better have a squishy trigger like the AUG.
And we use our own magazine system for the weapon. In the housing by itself, we have
grenade
a new
launcher
design.
sights.
It's a bolt carrier system. It's made from steel and.
One of them they showed did have a grenade launcher, so they could have just put it on there to get the right angle for the picture.
Therefore, this is the reason, because we do want to have a steel housing for the bolt carrier to the bolt, so that we do not have the wear in the system. And it's designed with a special treatment that we can run the whole weapon oil-free. We have the chance to save the.
It's steel, not aluminum.
System in the loaded version, so that we have not with the normal AR-15 systems that we can save the weapon just when it's unloaded. It's also possible to.
It doesn't have an AR trigger group. So it could still have the squishy AUG trigger.
Save the weapon when it's loaded. We do have our own design for the grip, and the grip has a system where we can put some cleaning systems into the grip. It's also possible to put a shooting counter into the barrel. We designed also a new stock.
Put a shot counter in the barrel? That's got to be a translation error.
And this is an ejectable bolt system. It has 7 positions, and you can adjust it in really nice way. This is actually the sighting system what we know from our AUG system, so it's not necessary to put this sighting system on the weapon. You can mount whatever you want.
That was probably just his
accent.
accent.
System. You can choose whatever you require. You can put a red dot on top of it, so it's really.
If you're gonna get the Steyr AR, you got to get the Steyr AUG sight to put on it. So it's literally just unbullpupped AUG.
Flexible, therefore we have this Picatinny rail what we can mount on. This is our 40mm grenade launcher.
Is Steyr the Sony of the gun world? No, Steyr makes some really cool stuff.
It's designed in a similar way with opening system as we know it
we
from
don't
the
get a lot of it.
From the RS-556.
By the unbullpup AUG.
A side loading
I don't think this is
system.
available to civilians.
It's a steel barrel. We have.
It's got a bayonet lug on it. They just bolted it around the barrel. It's the bayonet lug is just clamped onto the barrel.
We made the barrel also in our house. It's a steel barrel, and actually with a safety pin, and it's mounted right on the Picatinny rail. The future for the weapon is to use
this
it
is where I'd put my
in different armies. So
wait, no, that is attached. I thought. Wait, what is this on the side?
The future for the weapon is to use.
I thought they had just stacked this on top of something. That is actually attached on there.
Use it in different armies. So actually, with the
actually
barrel, you can mount
a
the right barrel right in the beginning.
sight on the side of the gun for the grenade launcher. Shoot the grenade launcher with the bayonet attached, then you get 2 projectiles.
From where you what you really want to do, you can use a short barrel for the for using
this big chunk sticking off the side seems rather
in housings and
inconvenient.
using a long barrel for long distance shooting.
Everybody knows that the German army will replace the G36. There is a tender at the moment about 120,000 assault rifles, and we will answer the tender with a new RS556 together with Steyr. And that is the next step, what we have to do as a company, and we will be the most important competitor of Heckler & Koch, I think.
Okay, thank you very much.
Interesting, interesting. I would think about buying one of those. It's literally unbullpupped AUG. But if you stab a ballistic dummy with the bayonet and shoot the grenade launcher, probably not great. Probably be pretty bad for the dummy. Didn't they already choose the HK416? Yes, they did. Yeah, this video was over 7 years old. So who knows how the Steyr unbullpupped AUG is going. On the AUG, the last 6 inches of the barrel are threaded. The bayonet lug is a split nut that is threaded on and tightened. And this one, it was just a clamp. Like, you could see the screw on it. Like, it's like, it's a clamp held together with like a hex screw. Split nut? Is that what a split nut is? Am I just stupid? That's possible. Bayonet lug frog. $70. Section and barrel it's on is threaded. Select barrel size 16, 20. I wonder why the barrel length matters. Interesting. But I want more about the Steyr DMR 762 with the folding stock. Am I gonna SBR the Calico? It wouldn't be a SBR because it wouldn't be a rifle still. But yes, the plan is to AOW it. SBR the Fallow? No. No, it's wrong. That is incorrect. You're literally holding an AUG barrel that's set up the same way. I could put a stock on that, but I won't. I'm not gonna. Well, I do have a Calico. The Calico arrived yesterday. This one arrived today. It's been a good couple days for getting guns, because I have been waiting on both of these for much longer than I would like. Been waiting on that one since late September, early October, and this one since week of Black Friday. And USPS lost both of them, and they got here with both one day after another. Have I shot them yet? I have not gone shooting today. That has not happened yet. I need to, for sure. I also need to take apart and clean, especially that one, because this one, it's so like dry and dusty and gross. It's awful. But gun cleaning stream is scheduled for tomorrow. Set up a range inside my house. I do not have the money nor confidence to do that. That seems like it would be a poor idea for me to do. Did I see the chonky 5.56 A4? Is that different than the regular 5.56 A4? Because it's always seemed a little chonky compared to like an AR-15. I can't think of one I've seen that's particularly chonky. Just build your own bullet trap. I could, theoretically. Do I have any confidence that a bullet trap I would build would actually stop anything? No. No, I don't. We've got the Steyr DMR.
Hey everyone, James Reeves, TFB TV here at Steyr.
I don't care about how accurate it is. I'm gonna be honest.
With my buddy Gundi. Gundi, thank you so much for having me. I know everyone else watching this video
want to know how it works.
As I am about the Steyr DMR. We saw this a couple of years ago at IWA. We had Irvin on, and you know,
hit railroad ties and dirt for an outdoor range.
He said,
I think my neighbors would be unappreciative of that.
308 rifle that is going to be able to print sub-MOA groups.
The goal was to maintain a weight below 3 kilos and reach sub-MOA accuracy for a semi-automatic. That's very okay.
I'm curious whether
railroad ties and dirt inside. Is that what you're suggesting here?
It is. So Erwin was not lying, although you know, we're in sales and normally
short stroke
usually
piston
we lie
operated.
a lot. That's what we are paid for.
yeah, sure.
But the lucky thing with our products, usually
I want to know what the inside looks like.
100% compatible, unfortunately. But what is compatible is the magazine and the drop-in trigger. So here we.
So this one takes a drop-in trigger. The unbullpupped AUG did not take AR trigger. This one does. My neighbor Gotcha will understand. Oh my goodness. We're not neighbors. We're not neighbors. I think Gotcha streams Fridays, right? Today's Friday, right? If Gotcha also on his stream, I'm gonna really eat my words. If Gotcha also has the DS Arms FALO, the Phalo, then we're roommates. And it's gonna be awkward if he does actually have one of those today for some reason.
We, for example, have a TriggerTech trigger, very nice trigger. That's exactly how the EQO Cobra wanted it. Buttstock, you can mount whatever you want. this design, as you see it here, is the actual EKO Cobra rifle, only they use a different scope.
Now about that, I noticed that this looks like a conventional.
Okay. No buffer in the buffer tube. No buffer in the buffer tube.
All AR-15, AR-10, buffer tube.
Steyr really missed an opportunity here to go crazy and make their own full stock, but they put a
folding stock, and
they put an AR buffer tube on it.
AR-15, AR-10, you don't need like a recoil buffer or recoil spring in the stock for it to function.
Correct. You don't need that. So that's specially designed because they also want to shoot it when it's folded in emergency. They always have very special requirements, and also with this rifle, of course, they usually carry it on their back or in a
Steyr Jackal. It's AR-18 upscaled to 308. Gotcha, next count are the same people, different accounts and models. In the hands, definitely two different people. Yeah, Gotcha has small hands. I do not. I have very, very long fingers. Regular sized palm, long fingers. Fancy lens work for hand size. It's a whole set of custom made scaled guns. And this whole setup is actually an elaborate ruse. It's built slightly smaller so that my hands look bigger. You see leaflet? Yes, we do. We have a leaflet up here. This is true. Hand extenders. There's no hand extenders, nor are there hand shrinkers. Neither of those is happening. The paleness, it burns. It looks better. Well, I was gonna say it looks better over there. Hold on, we can fix that. Oh, now I'm blue. Oh, that looks a little strange. We can, oh, I'm just changing colors. There we go, that's a little less white. As I just color everything. Snow blindness. Rude. Rude. There we go. We can turn down the brightness a little bit. Look, that's not like snow blindingly bright. That's a little better. And it's blinding again. Gotta manually adjust the brightness. Probably a little better, honestly. I think that looks a little better just in general. And he just spray tan. I'm not trying to be orange. There we go. Now I'm a little less washed out. You can see all my veins in my hand. See how weird my hands are. Rave time. We just play with the colors of the camera. so we do have a new gun. I've not shot it yet. But I am gonna need, speaking of orange. Oh no. Oh, is this new? Or is this, oh no, this one's been around for a while. Yeah, it's the countdown. Yeah, in case anybody wants their Trump idolatry Cabot 1911, then 30 days until it drops. Cringe. Putting politicians on guns, I don't care who it is. It seems wrong on so many levels. Are there any new Cabot drops? Oh, new Cabot, new Cabot. The Serenity Max. Serenity, noun. The Trump 45 was one of the less ostentatious Cabots, and that's saying something. I mean, even if it's less ostentatious, the idea of putting any political figure on a gun it's incorrect. It's wrong. That is backwards. We gotta look at the new, looks like a 2011 Cabot Serenity Max. This one look fine. I mean, so far it looks just like a full stainless 1911, except with some Damascus patterning up here. Serenity, noun. The state or quality of being serene. Well, there goes one of my last two brain cells. Serenity, noun. The state or quality of being serene, calm, or tranquil. Maximum, adjective. As great, high, or intense as possible or permitted. Together, these words say it all. The Serenity Max celebrates all that made our iconic Serenity pistol so stunning, taken to the greatest heights. Okay, buddy. PSA Jackal. I have seen the PSA Trump Jackal. That one is bad. That one is particularly egregious. That one. Ugh. Ugh. Like if this is your style, yes, go for it. But politicians should only be on guns as a joke or a threat. Not a real threat in Minecraft. Some boomer will buy it. Oh, the other side's worse. Oh no, the other side's worse. You'd be upset to have your image on a PSA gun. If my image is ever on a PSA gun, just know that it's because it's hilarious, and not because I think it's cool. I saw this side. 2024. Trump isn't going to be president in 2024. You can't see. I literally face palmed. 2024. The worst part of the Trump jackal is the front of fight. Fight? The front of fight. The campaigns are named after the year of election, not the year of taking office. But it's Trump 2025 is the thing. The font. Oh, the font. Ah, excuse me. I'm just illiterate. Yeah, the font is pretty bad. May as well have used Comic Sans. This side is even worse, though. Oh, and they've got the signature there. Oh, no. If this is your style, then I go for it, I guess. You could not catch me dead with this thing. Comic Sans unironically would have been an improvement. Oh, there it is. Honestly, they should have just written it in Wingdings. Just the Stars and Stripes Cerakote? If you want just the Stars and Stripes Cerakote on a gun, like it's still not my style. It's better than this though. But who is it? Black Rain Ordnance makes some like pretty high quality like coated guns with like they do like American Texan flags I've seen. They may do other states, but I'm in Texas, so those are the ones I've seen. That don't idolize a politician on a gun, which is still wild to me. Not any of your work guns, but a Safe Queen. I feel like if you're gonna get something like this, like you've got a like Safe Queen, yes, but like display case kind of thing. Or you could hide it in the back of your safe so no one can ever see it. $2,000 though. Christmas deal. I wonder how long these are gonna last. I know there were a lot of like Trump commemorative like 1911s and Glocks that just sat around forever until they reached like clearance prices for people to buy them. Which is cringe, that jackal or this? Oh no. The jackal. The jackal. Okay. Again. Again, the side it shows you is the better side. If it was just this side, jackal would be way more cringe. Because like this looks like a pretty standard like commemorative edition like 1911. Like you've got just flat, like shiny black. Flat, shiny, kind of a contradiction, but just like standard black with some like gold colored stuff going on. Pretty standard for commemorative 1911. You voted for the guy, but you don't like him enough to have his face on his gun. The only time I want someone's face on my gun is because haha funny. That's the only time. That's bad. This, I don't like that at all. This side, if they had just copied the first side on the other side, maybe even written just like Trump. Like, okay, not my style, commemorative 1911, okay. Why? Why? Anime sweetheart grips? Yeah, I have those. Because it's haha funny. Because it's hilarious. I'm not commemorating REM. Like, I don't, it's not like a REM. What year did ReZero come out? It's not like a REM 2018 commemorative 1911. Like, I did that for like $25 because it was funny. Because it was hilarious. You put purity seals on your guns? Anyway, you can detach before the cops arrive. It's probably a good idea. Right, but we gotta finish looking at the new Cabot gun. Oh, this one comes with a music video. Serenity Max. It was a neat video. It was a neat video, I'll be honest. It's a neat video. I feel like it needs a voiceover. This video needs a voiceover of whatever text they have down here for the Cabot. Oh, they only have 2 paragraphs on this one? Slacking. They're slacking. Better come with these weird silver bullets. I can kill werewolves. Wait, hold on. Excuse me. The Damascus 1911 slide is nice. I mean, it's eye-catching. The Damascus slide's not really my style, but like, if someone else wants it, I'll only make fun of them a little bit. In a good-natured way. Some of the other Cabot guns, though, I will make fun of people, for sure. When did the zombie craze die? Or like 2010s. Mid to late 2010s, I think. Isn't too soft to actually take recoil. So I don't think this is actually a true Damascus, is the thing. I think it's basically going to be a Damascus derivative, basically. Because you can recreate Damascus patterning with different kinds of stuff. It's like it's still going to be like a hardened steel. It's just going to be 2 different kinds of steel, I guess. different like carbon composite steels or whatever. But do also keep in mind that people don't buy these to be their everyday carry go-to range gun. The only way you can understand a gun for 10K is if it's precision rifle or transferable machine gun. I wish most transferable machine guns were $10,000. Yeah, 10K is like piece of history or like way super high end. Buying a Cabot, I feel like is like buying a Gucci purse. Like that purse definitely cost them like $20 to make, which is better than the $10 purse that Walmart has. But it's not worth the hundreds and hundreds of dollars you pay for it. All right. we gotta read the description. A combination of stunning Damascus steel and design elements of the Serenity and our proprietary Cabot stainless steel double stack frame and grip. The Damascus is harshly sculpted by a series of acid baths, but the internals remain silky slick and dimensionally perfect. The deeply etched slide, balanced by the vapor-smooth grip panels, milled of solid steel, and the entire pistol is wrapped in a blanket of silver thanks to the 416 stainless steel used for every component. The texture and aesthetics of the handmade Damascus slide is complemented by the precision designed and engineered double stack frame, lauded for its incredible ergonomics and comfort while shooting. In the hand, you undoubtedly will be the embodiment of serene. This Serenity Max is a gun that's beauty is only rivaled by its performance and capacity. Dang it, I timed it wrong. I timed it wrong with the video. Actual Damascus. At least somewhat. And so apparently this is steel silver coated. Blanket of silver. So apparently this has actual silver on it. Rest in peace, Slide in Texas Humidity. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like the silver oxidation look. Silver oxidizes very, very uniquely. Now, if I'm paying $10,000 for a silver gun because it's shiny, probably not. But I think if you leave this to oxidize just a little bit, I think it could look pretty neat. Probably offend Cabot. Why do the pictures zoom out? $9,595. You can get it in government and commander length, I guess. Barrel. Oh, threaded barrel. Rear sight. Red dot mount for $1,000? Of course. Clearly we need 2 additional magazines. Oh, 17? No, 20 round. Shipping case. We need the nice case for it. Light. Nah, I don't need that. You don't need a light on your gun, Sonny. There you go. Only 11,119.98. You'd rather just buy a platypus for every day of the week? Yeah, Cabot is made for people like the collector. That is who Cabot is for. Insurrection. We looked at that one already. The final boss FUD. If you don't know. Hold on. Let's see. Where is he? The collector. This guy. This guy right here.
Here's how to get rid of them or get paid to see them. Do you know how much of the
Okay guys, today we're going to talk about Cabot. Now, maybe not a lot of
Cabot is made for guys like this. This is who Cabot is made for.
you know what Cabot is, but they're handmade 1911s, the best of the best.
This guy has so many Cabots. More money than sense. That is for sure. This looks like a low poly like video game model. The texture hasn't been added to yet. Like your texture didn't load in, and this is what you have. That one muzzle brake, it did look kind of neat. I don't know if it actually has any effect, but it looked cool at least.
And if you're lucky enough, like I was able to, I got on the Gun of the Month Club. I'm number 7, and
Yeah, this guy has the Cabot subscription service, which is a real thing. You can get your Cabot subscription service.
and there's a total of 25 people could be on the list. I know that there's at least 2,500 people on the waiting list just to get in. And I was able to bypass all those people. Sorry for that, guys. So the gun company I deal with, Black Rose Firearms out of Ohio, he's one of the main sales for Cabot. So
What does this subscription do? So I mean, a normal subscription, like a magazine subscription, they're like every month they'll send you a magazine, and then you get their magazine with all their articles and whatnot. The Cabot subscription, every month they send you a Cabot. One of these $10,000 to $20,000 1911s.
he called
It's a
me
very
out,
expensive
the other gentleman
subscription
who was
service.
involved in it, said he didn't want to do it anymore. He gave me a shot. I said, hell yeah, I'll take it. So every month he calls me, says, send me a check. This is the gun. You're going to get it, and he overnights it to me. So that's how that got started. Having a Cabot is like having a Rolex. It's like getting a Submariner 120, a number 7 once a month, or a different watch from Rolex once a month if they had a Watch of the Month Club. It's like getting that. They're like a Ferrari for 1911 is my personal opinion. So I was able to get in this.
That was an ugly 1911 that you showed there, buddy.
Was the Duke, which is January. And this thing is...
This just looks like a standard stainless steel 1911 with wood grips. Like the grips are a little nicer than you would get on a standard 1911. A little higher quality wood. But this is just a standard stainless 1911.
Is freaking gorgeous. Everything about it. Cabot does not screw around. Full stainless steel.
You know who else makes a full stainless 1911? Ruger. Ruger makes a full stainless 1911. Looks almost identical. Costs like $700 or something.
With satin polished flats. I mean, you can't beat that. It's chambered in .45. The magwell's extended flare which is nice.
You collect
And
1911s
with the
over
gold
watches.
bead up in the front sight and the ironwood grips.
Fair enough. I would too.
At all. What I like about it is the star cuts
Hand fitted. It's assured
the trigger.
that they're not failure prone.
I love the black mag.
Right.
I don't know why I do, but I think it's sexy.
Hand fitted. Will never fail. Or round count. Round count. You're not supposed to shoot it.
Something sexy about it. Serrations here. The sight's just sexy. I mean, it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And the action.
What was that?
I think it's sexy. Something sexy.
What was that?
Serrations here.
Flip around.
Sight's sexy. I mean,
what is that? What is that? Enhance. Enhance. Zoom. Is that rust? Is that a little bit of rust? Right over your mag release? Is that a little spot of rust? What it looks like.
I mean, it's beautiful.
Like a little spot of corrosion. Right above your mag release. Magazine subscription? Where do you send your subscription info and $6 a month to get Magpul mags? If someone did make like actual like gun magazine subscriptions, people would probably sign up. Yeah, that's definitely rust though, right?
Absolutely beautiful.
Like the gun's changing angle and these aren't moving. It's not a reflection. It's rust. There's rust on it. It's the essence of the true cross. He used to forge this cabot. No, that's rust. Bro let his cabot rust.
In the action, butter.
It does look and sound smooth. I will give that.
The next one is in February. Serial number 7, just like the first one. February is called the American Joe. As you see, it's got the flags, the bluing in it. It's phenomenal.
Drop the
American
slide?
Joe.
Yeah, you can drop the slide on a 1911. There's nothing wrong with dropping the slide on a 1911. Especially with modern manufacturing. Like if you're holding a 1911 from like 1920, don't drop the slide. But like in metallurgy, in the last 110 years, made a lot of progress. You can drop the slide on a 1911. Could be lube leaking out. Maybe. It'd have to be like grease or something. Just if it was just like standard lube, it'd leave like a streaky kind of look. But that was like a fully like changed color. And it was like a spot of it.
Joe Collector is a government-linked Cabot 1911 with American Joe commission engraving.
What is this pattern on here? Looks like somebody scratched up the 1911.
The pistol is uniquely finished with a satin polish and black diamond like carbon finish. And the Cabot blue small parts as well make it pop.
Yes. Why does it's spider webs? Why this is the American Spider-Man 1911. Cabot introduces $20,000 revolver. Beautiful. Spins cylinder, snaps closed. Okay, don't do that. That's still not suggested. This guy probably would though. Yeah, dropping a slide on a 1911 on a modern 1911 is fine. Like the metals that are used today are much better than the metals used in the 1910s, 1920s. Even the 1970s, honestly. Like a modern 1911 will be fine.
The pistol is chambered in 45 ACP, adored by the American flags on the grips. I dig the grips.
Hard to take seriously. I wish I was this guy's friend, so that I could play with the guns, the actual cool guns that he accidentally bought.
For sure. This part I really like because it looks like flames coming out of the barrel after the
Is that what that looks like?
But nice grip. I mean, you can just easily get a hold of the slug.
I guess this is an eye of the beholder situation.
It's so nice. And the blues is sexy. Matches the flag, everything about it. Okay, the Duke I paid around
8,000. Okay, so this one's a discount. This is a discount. This one is less than a standard one. Maybe this is the standard one. Authentic. Why? By a Desert Tech. I would rather have literally any Desert Tech than literally any Cabot. I'm gonna be honest. If you're like, you can have either a Keltec or a Cabot, but you can't sell it. This has to just be yours. I would probably take the Keltec. Price spears on the title. Yeah. So there's your Cabot subscription yearly cost. So if you make a six-figure job and you just want Cabots and to live in a cardboard box, there you go. Take the Cabot just to flex at gun events. You bring up a good point. You bring up a good point. You take the Cabot and you EDC it. The only person in the world to EDC a Cabot.
8,000 for. I think the American Joe was around 7-ish, if memory serves me right. Next one is Obsidian Ronin. Piano black, beautiful. I mean, you don't want to touch it. I mean, it gets fingerprints real easily, but it's just
this one,
sexy. The Obsidian Ronin is a commander length Cabot.
I will admit this one does look kind of cool.
Ronin style serrations, carry cuts, and bull barrel and bobtail.
It'd be better if it was the government length.
Pistol is blacked out.
Not a huge fan of this short 1911.
Black diamond-like carbon finish. The pistol chamber 9mm, adored with black ebony grips.
But it does look cool.
I love the gun.
That one does. This one does look cool. I will give it. Looks cool. Strike up random conversations with Staccato reps whenever you see him. You don't want to touch it. It gets fingerprints, he says while touching it. It's okay, he's not touching it with his fingertips. He's not gonna leave any fingerprints. He's gonna leave full palm prints.
The downside is I gotta clean all the time because that's all I want to do is touch it. Paid.
It does have fingerprints on it. I saw him.
7,000 grips. Beautiful. I love the gun. The only downside is I gotta clean all the time because that's.
Quick, lift his fingerprint. Quick, lift his fingerprint off the slide of this gun.
That's all I want to do is touch it. Paid, I believe, 7,000 for it. Give or take, maybe a few dollars. The next gun is the Double Dragons, right and left, matching 1911s. Even comes right and left mags.
Are these the most expensive 1911 you own?
Yeah, these are the most expensive 1911s I own. Each of them were just like $11,500
I remember when these ones came out.
a piece.
I remember those ones.
$23,000 on two guns that I will not shoot. But I'm the collector, what do you expect? The Double Dragons are perfectly paired.
All those 1911s when he could have cool. He does have a lot of cool stuff. You see in the background, he's got a whole gun room. He's got like 5 or 6 gun rooms. And honestly, a lot of the stuff on his walls are like junk, like Mall Ninja anodized AR-15s. You can see back here, he's got like a Tommy gun variant of some kind. Blurry, it's kind of hard to make out. But he does have some cool stuff. He has a lot of cool stuff. But I think he acquired it accidentally. In just buying everything.
The Double Dragons are perfectly paired right and left-handed mirror image set of government-linked 1911 pistols. Constructed from stainless steel, adored with the Damascus. Constructed from stainless steel set of government-linked 1911.
You're gonna make this shot and not line them up properly? Perfect mirrors of each other. Doesn't line guns up.
1911 pistols. Constructed from stainless steel, adored with the Damascus grips and triggers. Featuring sapphire tip pins and small parts chambered in 45.
I do love my Damascus polymer
I'd
grips.
say these are one of the most beautiful 1911s I've ever owned. Obviously the most expensive, but something about this just doesn't scream shoot me, because I don't want to kill the value. People think I'm crazy, but that's fine. I mean, it's all good. There's nothing to say that is not obvious because it's Cabot. It's the best gun you can buy. The next one. About this just doesn't scream shoot me, because it's Cabot. It's the best gun you can buy. The next
Press X to doubt.
one is the Cabot Nero. It's more of their tactical version to me. I mean, still 1911, threaded barrel, RMR, raised sights for a suppressor, and then of course a Surefire light. I like this gun so much, this is the only one I shoot with a suppressor. I think my cameraman even shot it, fell in love with it.
So he does actually shoot this one, and lets other people shoot it. Probably loses 40% of its value the moment it cycles around. Probably.
But definitely one for the books.
There's another video this guy has where he's just like going through like some of his hoard, some of his collection. Where he like, gets to a Cabot and he's like, this is really nice. It like loads up 3 rounds, shoots 3 rounds through it at his indoor underground range. Like, then puts it back.
That one I paid, I think it was 6,000 maybe more.
And this is,
it's hard to remember.
That's the most reasonable price, and it's one of the best looking ones.
Cabots I bought previously before I was able to join the Cabot of the Month. Other ones I got a boner for, I guess, that I saw. The next one is one of my favorites, Damascus Con.
As ridiculous as it is, the man is having fun with his own money.
10 millimeter,
it's true.
Which is
he is having fun.
caliber.
There's that cool muzzle device. This is the Loudenser. This is the Loudenser muzzle device. 6K, you get a Sand Viper. If I'm gonna spend 6K on a gun, I'm gonna get like a Bergman or something. Like something like historical and weird.
I think. With an SRO, Surefire light, the grips are just extremely sexy. The grips are made out of a tree in Hawaii, and I can't remember the name of it. That I'm sorry for.
Palm tree.
But I know it's a rare
made out of palm tree
in Hawaii. This was November 2020 Gun of the Month. They called it the Safari at the time. Damascus, muzzle brake, 10 mil, SRO, Surefire light. I mean, this just screams the beast. I think I paid around $7,000 for it. Most.
Excuse me, what? I was hoping I had read that wrong. Well, we knew Glock was selling it. I guess Cabot saw that Glock was into a new market. So now you can buy Cabot Damascus Cum for $7,000. Is that a typo? Anyone interested?
Most of the
Prehistoric
prices of that,
elephant
unless
trunk
you get
grips
into the
on this
double-
thing?
the Damascus, and you get
He
into
said
the
there
double
was some kind of, like-
1911s when it costs more money. The very last
Pacific Island wood.
one, which I
If Cabot made an elephant tusk ivory grip, it wouldn't surprise me a single bit.
come with the Cabot case. I came across it at a gun store that they had it on consignment, so I had to buy it. All stainless steel. I mean,
This
it's
was
pretty
2 years
basic.
ago.
It almost looks like it's not even
He
done.
has gotten many more
That's
since
what
then.
I like about it. I don't know what the serial number is on this one. It's actually not a low serial number. It's 811, but still sexy. The name of this one is called the Icon.
Oh my goodness, an 800 serial number? They just throw that one in the garbage.
Never shot this one as well. Now I have another one coming that maybe get here in a couple of months. I talked to Cabot, the owner himself, and I talked him out of one that he personally has in his safe. It's a one-off, so I'll wait to tell you about that later when it comes in.
Music again. Yeah. In his more recent videos, this guy's got more. If you would like the link to that video, there you go. Oh, that was. Oh, he made an updated Gun of the Month video. Of the bad guy gun with the round clip. Bad guy gun with a round, like a drum mag? Or like a pan mag, like the DP28 and the Bren. Man is single-handedly trying to keep inflation low by freezing up all that capital and guns he never shoots. Say what you want about his gun purchases, but this man is stimulating the economy. Oh, this one up here. The one I have. Yeah, this is the Calico. You want some Calico ASMR? All right. Let's go. ASMR mode, here we come. Alright, there we go. And if you like gun ASMR, there's a current stream goal you can see up there on the top left for a tactical ASMR stream, where the entire stream would just be nice gun noises. This one's not as nice, but a whole stream of gun noises. I will, whenever we get to that point, actually rearrange my desk setup so you don't have the computer fan going, which I'm sure you can hear. But here we go. Now I'll give you your ASMR. Plug over. Alright, there you go. How many bullets does it hold? That holds... So this is the small version of the magazine. That one holds 50. Interesting thing to say. But they do make a more extended version that holds 100. So the pistol versions come with the 50 round, the rifle versions come with 100 round, although they are interchangeable. You can put the 50s on the rifles and the 100s on the pistols. They just look funny. No 100. Yeah, I do not have the 100 round magazine, unfortunately. Very sad. I need to get one at some point, but they're very expensive. I don't remember how much they were. Products. 9mm. Okay, so the 100 round Calico magazine costs $141, which is very expensive. Is the rifle FAL? Yes, we do have the FALO, the heavy barrel with bipod version. This thing is very heavy. It's like 15 pounds. I would not want to run around a forest or plains or jungle with it. Although I'm sure there are worse things to do, like carry a 240. To get the retro scope claw. That would be pretty cool. that would be pretty cool. I'm gonna be honest. That would be awesome. But unfortunately, I am out of gun money. Because I did get this on a very good sale. However, it was still a lot of money. They have one of those giant scopes, like you're looking for the planets. About that. I'm not entirely sure what the accuracy of this rifle is, but I don't think it's good enough to warrant a scope like that. There's a 3D printed rotary mag in the works. Maybe they make a calico attachment for it. So you would need, basically from the ground up, you would need to make one of these 3D printed. So we can zoom, look at the details of this magazine. So first detail, nothing to do with how well it would fit. It does have window here. It's got windows into the magazine at 9, 23, 37, and 50 for your round count. But the locking in, you've got a little tab right here and the other side that locks in. The feed up here, feed system, fairly standard rotary mag. These feed lips though barely work as is. So putting something else, it may work better, it may not work at all. So if someone could make one of these that works better, that'd be great. It also has the crank mag. You gotta crank your mag. Also, I did find out after stream yesterday, or during stream yesterday, I had this just kind of flopping around. If if you press it, there's a little detent that goes in, so it locks. But the Calico Mag, the front sight right here on the frame, the rear sight is an integral part of the magazine. So if you were going to put some other magazine on here that's not a Calico Mag, you would lose your rear sight. Be surprised. Some of those rifles are very accurate. I'm not saying that like it's inaccurate. That's that's not what I'm saying when I said that it doesn't warrant a huge scope. But it's not a precision rifle. Yeah, like it has a bipod connected to the barrel, like directly. It's, if I can scoot over, it's literally clamped onto the barrel up here. The sights are overrated anyways. Who needs sights? Sights are just cringe. FALs aren't known for being marksman rifles. They are not. It's not saying they're not accurate. I think FALs probably have like 4 or 5 MOA, which isn't bad. It's not bad for sure. You can still make a lot of hits. But not marksman rifle. Sound like it was, yeah. So this is the heavy barrel machine gun variant. Mine unfortunately is only semi-auto. Thanks ATF. But this is basically the machine gunner's variant of the FAL. So you've got the thick, heavy barrel, the bipod. This one still has the small standard magazine. There was a larger magazine that I have seen. I've seen like a 40 round FAL mag, which with the height of these bipods probably wouldn't be an issue anyways. But they did have larger FAL mags that existed. No binary trigger, no binary trigger. This is just the standard civilian gun. I've seen FAL in Africa with it. I have not seen an FAL drum magazine. Excuse me, Rhineland. What is... Excuse me, Rhineland. What is this? Rhineland Arms makes... What is that? Is that 9 or a 45 conversion? Rhineland makes a... Made, not makes, made a parts kit FAL conversion that takes Suomi mags, so 9mm. What? $9mm Suomi FAL, anybody? I don't know how I feel about that. I don't I don't know how I feel about that. This is 9mm, I would assume. If I remember correctly, that's what the Suomi was. That's crazy. I mean, it's clearly a different receiver, I think. Maybe they just have a block behind it. This seems to be something that you buy for your parts kit. Like if you have a cut receiver parts kit, you buy this conversion and then send it to Rhineland and they would build it for you? That's wild. That's crazy. I have not seen any actual like 308 FAL drums. I do at some point. I need to get the, disregarding wanting the cool long magazine, I do want to get the Israeli wood stock with the stock that goes up. Hold on. I can find a picture of it. Israeli. I want the one with the stock thing that goes up. The Hebrew hammer. There we go. I'm in the way. This stock. With the shoulder thing that goes up. Because this is the one, I feel like the one that belongs on the heavy barrel with bipod version. Obviously mine is a bit different. Mine is not the Israeli one. I just really like that stock. The Israeli's got a different kind of fore-end handguard with like a little cheese grater piece coming between here and here. Got a slightly different shaped bipod. They've got a more defined ribbed for your pleasure carry handle. All that stuff. Be careful, that metal thing looks sharp. You don't want to accidentally stab yourself. So what it's for is on the back of this, basically just like, so it's down flat against the stock and it folds up. A lot of kind of heavier guns will have it. So like the M249, the non-paratrooper version has one. The M1A has one actually. But what it's for is for, here we can have a picture for demonstration. And this guy has one of the long mags. So it's for when you're sitting like this for a long time, like laying down prone, bipod out. You basically just flip that thing up. You could probably see it on the other side. You flip that thing up and just set it on your shoulder. Like you can still be up, like at the ready with the bipod, except you're not fatiguing your arm. See, his arm is down here. You're not fatiguing your arm by holding this thing up, so you just kind of set it on your shoulder. You can sit there prone for 6 hours and only be mostly miserable, not entirely miserable. Is stream just spinning? It looks like it's fine. I'm not dropping any frames or anything. You might try refreshing, perhaps. It starts working once you say that. Makes sense, makes sense. That's usually about how that works. Yeah, it's something on Twitch end or somewhere in the network chain. Happens every now and then. Usually just refreshing will work itself out. So things I want to do to this eventually. Currently, I'm out of money. I want the stock with the shoulder thing that goes up. I'm getting a wood pistol grip would be okay, but polymer one's fine. And then getting one of those optic clamps with a retro optic. That would be neat. It'd be neat. Not terribly high on my priority list, though. Also, I just need to, like, start making pre-recorded content eventually. Get a saw grip? How would I get a saw grip? No money, that said. You don't have to worry about it. Your parents are loaded. Ah, you must be living the life. Father, I desire an M249, father. I wish. For some reason, my dad doesn't want to fund my guns, which is... Which, why? My dad, he's not against guns. He likes guns, but he's more of a practical guns kind of guy. Whereas I am here with a Boberg, a Calico, and an FAL on the table. So don't worry, I have all my practical guns all covered. But FAL is very... Yeah, yes, FAL is super practical. Super practical. I can't tell you how many times I've been in any situation and been like, you know, I really wish I had a 15-pound rifle from the Cold War. That's what I needed. You get a funny story. Your grandfather was fed up with how things were going in the USA. He got mad. So here's the house that's yours now. Went back to his home country. Excuse me. It says, did he go back to Dubai? Huh? Man. Jealous. I'm jealous. If I'm dissatisfied, I'm not dissatisfied with it. I simply have acknowledged the reality that this is not particularly an everyday carry rifle. Not that I wouldn't carry it every day. ended up with his house carefree, completely paid off. Man, you living the American dream right there. Is that the American dream? Maybe I don't know. Maybe the American dream is working for yourself. You're living my dream right there. Living my dream right there. I did kind of get my car in a situation like that. Not for free, but there's a guy who was leaving the country, and he's just getting rid of a car. So I got a pretty good deal on my car. Still have to pay for it though. Didn't get it completely scotch-free. Modern American dream was Fallout. What is the modern? Whenever I think of the American dream, I think of like the one they teach you in history class. Modern American dream? Good question. Don't know. I think the modern American dream is to make it online as a content creator and be able to live in a big city in your content creator mansion. And that's the American dream. Old American dream was homesteading. Bring back the homesteading dream. I would love a homestead with better internet. He's getting confused in his old age. Big reason he went back. I see. Well, I mean, if he's fine, if he's fine without the money, good on both of you, I guess. Modern American dream is owning any form of property. I wish you could own property. Even if you buy property, you have to pay property taxes. You that property, even after you pay it off, you're still renting it from the government. No such thing as owning property anymore. He was forgetting how to speak English. He wants to make sure he's being taken care of. Okay, that makes sense. That makes quite a bit of sense. United States, pretty great for a lot of things. Not great for not knowing English. Texas has some high property tax. Oh my goodness, yes it does. We need to abolish property tax. We need to annex Mexico to allow Manifest Destiny. We need Manifest Destiny going south now. And then the next Manifest Destiny, we need to be able to see Antarctica. Also, I want the cool, like, Latin and South America guns. Like the... I don't even remember what it was called. The weird, like, Chilean gun that was mostly just like vaporware. The weird angled mag. I can't remember what it was called. What was that gun called? Yeah, whatever. It's gone. It's gone. May 540. No. Chile. I think it was Chile. If I'm wrong about the Chilean rifle, that'll make this a lot more difficult. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm... The Fad! The Fad! That's it. That's it. That's the one. Majestic Potatoes knows what I'm trying to think of. The Fad. Argentina. It's the Fad. Oh, Peruvian. Peruvian. I wasn't even close. That was a little close. It wasn't Chile though. How did you get to the Fad from weird Chilean rifle with the weird magazine? Good job, good job. Round of applause for Majestic for somehow figuring out that's what I was talking about. A lot of German engineers went to Argentina after World War II. That's true. That's why, for a long time, the Argentinian service weapons just looked like German guns, because they basically were. Lots of cool guns down there. There's also the FX05. FX05 is one I would very much like. FX05. The Tuumkodal. I don't know how to say that second word. Basically the Mexican G36. That one's very neat. I want those. Yeah, a lot of weird, lot of niche guns going into Latin and South America. So Manifest Destiny going south this time. We can just all the countries just make them states, except Brazil. Brazil's pretty big. Might have to. Nah, they'll be fine. Alaska and Texas are pretty big too, so they'll be okay. Start with Mexico. They push down to take the Panama Canal before anschlussing the remainder of Central South America. Clearly, there's no way this could go incorrectly. Clearly, no way this could go wrong. You like your rifle's lightweight F1? Isn't the F1 like an Australian submachine gun? Mountain type rifles? Fruit salad, welcome. Archon Type D. Very neat. F1 AR-15. Like, is F1 a brand? F1 firearm. Okay, it is a brand. It is a brand. I'm not up to date on the 10,000 different AR manufacturers, unfortunately. Ones with all the cutouts. Yeah, these are very, very skeletonized. Absurd levels of skeletonization. Also, they're very expensive. Goodness sakes. Look at that thing. You could watch the bolt move. That's crazy. It better be a carbon fiber barrel or something. That is an absurd amount of skeletonization. You can stick a whole stick into that action all the way through. And we haven't even gotten to the Call of Duty skin yet. Which I don't actually hate. I don't actually hate this paint job. Or anodization job? Whatever this coloring is. I don't hate it, actually. More air than gun. There's a lot of air in this gun for sure. Damascus from Modern Warfare. This is like a... Was it Modern Warfare? It was one of the Modern Warfares. They gave you like a Galaxy like Damascus skin for when you like got the gold skin for all the guns. And they give you this like shiny skin that looked like this. That's what it looks like. That's probably what you're talking about. It's crazy looking. I'm not sure how I feel about the skeletonized AR upper though. Knowing my brain, I would like stick my finger in that. And it would end poorly. Also, wouldn't there be a lot of gas coming out of this? Like, this one's only 9mm, but I feel like you'd be getting gas coming out the side of your gun. The AR platform tends to be pretty gassy anyways. You had to get a special lobby because of the shield. Probably a video of F1 in action. They show what those can do. I mean, for that price, like, I'm sure they perform well. I'm not doubting their performance. But I would stick my finger in those holes. And and it would end badly for me. What about the... I want to see the other side of the 5.56. I want to see the... Why? Why don't they have pictures of the other side? You can only see the right side of the 5.56 rifles. The 9mm ones, you can only see the left side. Oh, there's one. Yeah. Yeah, the 5.56 also have this... the wild cutouts. Look at that. There's also crazy stock. Oh, you could put a sight mark? You can put a sight mark on your $2,600 gun? No! Don't do that. Actually, do I have this magnifier? I have a similar one. I have a similar magnifier, not that one. There's no way there's not just like gusts of wind blowing out from this thing every time you shoot. This is like one of the Mall Ninja-iest rifles I've ever seen in my life. Also key mod alert. We got key mod. I don't know how I feel about this. I can say that this is not for me. But I can see how these would be appealing to like ultra high speed competition shooters. The front of the handguard looks like a claw. And you've got quad rail, but only on the front 2 inches. Only the front 2 inches are quad rail. The rest you've got 3 sides key mod, and then Picatinny on the top. Crazy looking AR though. Oh, there we go. This is closer up of this upper skeletonization. It's just wild. I don't know, maybe maybe having your upper receiver just like, no, that's not the picture I wanted to click on. Maybe having your upper receiver just completely skeletonized means you have less gas escaping right by your face through the charging handle. You can escape out here, slightly farther away from your face. Sight mark, yeah. Somebody bought a $2,600 gun, put a $200 sight mark on it. Sight mark combo. Which is both not good and not lightweight for your uber lightweight rifle. So what kind of barrel does it has? Does it has good 14.5 ballistic advantage? 1 in 7. Like, is that a carbon fiber? It's gotta have some kind of lightweight barrel in it, right? Oh. Oh. I would expect so. Lefties complain about gas from the ejection port. Skeletonizing upper seems like a good way to bring that experience to righties. I'll be honest. I will complain about gas from a standard AR as a righty. Just coming through the charging handle hole in the back. Like I got sensitive eyes. So like a not very well made AR, like a Diamondback or something. If you go dump around like that, I'll be like crying afterwards. Because so much gas came out through the charging handle hole. Everything's customized, lightweight, speed, mobility in mind. Yeah, so I mean I can definitely see how it would be appealing to like the uber high speed competition crowd. Like for sure, 100%. Like I see it. But I don't know, for like a duty style rifle, having all those holes just seems like a way for dirt and muck to get in there. Dust. Things you don't want in your action. I could be wrong. Maybe it works perfectly fine in all conditions. But it seems like something specifically made for high-speed tactical shooting, like competition stuff. It would be interesting to give one of those a try, though. The only, like, super lightweight rifle that I've shot was the OIP rifle, the Battle Arms OIP. That one was fun. That one was a lot of fun to shoot, especially since it was the fun switch version. But that rifle was incredibly lightweight. It was a little lightweight for controllability in full auto, but it wasn't entirely uncontrollable. You wouldn't use it in a swamp area or snow and ice anywhere else's game. Probably not anywhere like too dusty either, because dust can muck up an action really fast, like surprisingly fast. Skeletonized uppers don't actually weigh that much less than normal forged upper. They have to add more material to make up for the lost strength of the holes. I mean, so I think the people who are going for that are the people who are trying to save like grams, like people trying to cut grams off, like not the people trying to cut off like pounds or ounces, like grams. You had AK freeze. Had to kick the boat open. Skeletonized uppers are purely for looks? Well, maybe I'm wrong then. Where is... There we go. This is the super light rifle I have shot. The Battle Arms OIP rifle, which, I mean, it's not skeletonized or anything. It has like relief cuts. You are losing material that way. The one thing that I thought about this thing is, if you're going for super lightweight, why do you have a full-length handguard? Cut off here or even here. But so this thing weighs, probably have the weight in here somewhere. It weighs very little. Okay, well, I didn't see the weight in my brief skim of it there. If someone else sees it, feel free to share. That's how you lighten the upper. Cutting out little relief cuts. The skew for their California compliance is bad. Dead. Oh, it also adds money. I guess that makes sense. How much does it weigh? How much does it weigh? Featherweight, lightweight, 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 lightweight. Handguard weighs 1 ounce. Okay. So apparently that whole handguard weighs an ounce. So maybe you don't save a whole lot of weight by cutting some of it off. California compliant guns from 1850. Views. I wanted to tell me the weight. Sad. Yeah, this thing, wildly, just crazy lightweight. Like if you get a chance to hold one of these, do it. These are light enough that they don't feel real. that was my impression when I shot this thing. It's light enough that it doesn't feel real. You know, there's another state with really strict laws. Everyone uses muzzle loaders. I mean, there's a lot of states where people use like muzzle loading for hunting. I don't know about a lot of states. Some states. But New York has very strict gun laws. Colorado has fairly strict gun laws, although not like muzzle loading strict. Ooh, it could be, oh no, either New Hampshire or Vermont. I always get those two confused. One of them is super cool, and the other one is super terrible. And I can't remember which one is which. One of those two. It could be one of those two. Washington, Massachusetts, Hawaii. Oh, I always forget Hawaii exists. Hawaii has some of the worst gun laws, but no one ever talks about it. New Hampshire's cool. Vermont. Okay, there we go. Those two states are like, they're even the same shape. Just one of them's flipped upside down. I was getting confused. It could be Hawaii. I always forget about Hawaii, but their gun laws are just crazy awful. Their laws just in general. Even Hawaii has crazy like knife laws even. You would move to Hawaii if they didn't have those dumb laws? Yeah. Yeah. Hawaii's pretty bad about that. But if Hawaii wasn't like that, then imagine how cool like an outdoor range in Hawaii would be. Oh, that'd be gorgeous. An outdoor shooting range in Hawaii. I would go to that. I would make a vacation specifically to Hawaii. Just go to an outdoor shooting range in Hawaii. Except I want to use cool guns, not Hawaii restricted guns. Union Jack on state flag. Yeah. Just set up for Georgia or South Carolina. Both good options. Anywhere like South Central is pretty good. South and or Central. Except Colorado for some reason. Colorado's a bastion of terribleness in the middle of a bunch of states that are pretty cool. Okay. Certain groups all moved to Colorado. Is this true? I don't think Colorado didn't used to be terrible, did it? When did Colorado pass their magazine restriction? (2013). Yeah, so 2013 is around the time Colorado got bad. You wonder when Virginia got the way? Is Virginia bad? I have no idea about any of Virginia's gun laws or anything. In Blue State, they have crazy laws. I mean, it could be because DC. And DC could be a pretty heavy influence on that. That is what I would guess. Because DC's laws are awful. Which, I mean, I know it's technically not a state or anything, like it's a territory, technically. But DC's got some horrible laws. I'm looking at Colorado's restrictions. Exceptions where large capacity magazines, by which they really mean standard capacity magazines. So grandfather clause. So Colorado, if you had them since Colorado was cool, then that's fine. If you possess the magazine with the sole purpose of transporting it out of state. How? Okay. Employee of the government. Of course, we wouldn't want to limit how much the government can do. Always got to be sure that the government is strapped. Or if you're a manufacturer. Those are the exceptions to Colorado's magazine ban. Not a lawyer, by the way. Don't take any legal advice. One thing you're looking to do is collect some snake guns. New versions, like 22s and stuff, that kind of thing. Or like the 410 handguns. Those are snake guns. Like the Taurus Judge, Smith & Wesson Governor. Pretty good snake guns. Not good for much else. Pretty good snake guns. There's also the Pedersoli. They have like a side-by-side 45 Colt 410. Oh, the Colt snake guns. I see. Python, Kodiak, Anaconda. Colt makes some good, cool revolvers. And now that they're owned by CZ, they're making the stuff people want again. Which is pretty neat, pretty cool of CZ. The Colt, I really like the Colt Anaconda. If I was gonna buy a Colt revolver, it'd be an Anaconda. The obnoxiously large one. Just purely because it's like cool, a little showy. Kodiak has a little bear paw and compensated barrel. I saw a little bit about it when it was first released. That's got a very small bear paw. I was thinking it had like a good sized one on the grip or something. He's got a little itty bitty bear paw right there next to Kodiak. That's probably a bit on the small end for a 44 Magnum. Wouldn't want to go much smaller than that. Unless you just hate your wrists, I guess. They've got a Grizzly variant for the Python. So I don't actually know what the difference is between the Python and the Grizzly and the Anaconda and the Kodiak. Is it just that it's compensated? Is that the difference? That's the only difference I can see. I don't think they make a compensated version of either of those. Other than that, they look pretty much identical. He's going to buy a Colt revolver. It would be a beat up one, old and cheap, not a new one. Cylinders unfluted. But the Python also has unfluted variants. I mean, most of them are fluted. But it has unfluted variants. Is the Kodiak. Grizzly. So that's the Python counterpart. King Cobra. These are kind of neat. High capacity 22 revolver. Target Anaconda. This is the one. That's the one to get right there. I don't know what's difference between the Target and the regular. They're the same price. Is the same size cylinder on all of them? I think so. I think they'll hold the same number of rounds. Could be wrong on that. I am not anywhere near an expert on revolvers in general. But definitely not. We're getting into some specifics here that I just don't know. I want this one, but the Anaconda. I want the wood grip. Wood grip, obnoxiously long. Like the King Cobra. Yeah, the King Cobra is a cool 22 target kind of revolver. Lots of 1911s. They've in case you want to put your own furniture on it, I guess. I don't know. If why why would you make it smaller when I put my mouse on it to zoom it in? Just don't do anything. Just leave it how it is. Yes, this is for... I hate that. I hate that so much. I guess this is for if you're going to buy one, but you already know you're going to swap out all the furniture on it. May as well not pay extra money for the furniture. Like the Delta. The Delta are pretty neat. They're pretty cool. Delta Elite. Wait, Delta Elite Rail has no rail. The Delta Elite has rail? I think there might be an issue, guys. think these are swapped. I don't think that is correct. Okay, I have handled one of these. I've not shot one, but they feel good to hold. And they got the G10 grips that everyone fawns over. I need Colt to bring back the Defender shotgun. That's what I need. Like I don't have any, like, Colts are cool, but I don't have any particular desire to buy any of the Colts particularly. But if Colt brought back the Defender shotgun, oh boy. Boy, would I buy that so fast. They feel amazing. You know, it's high quality in your hand. I mean, there's some things that feel amazing, but then don't work. Kimber. Kimber feels nice, but it doesn't work. Most Kimbers work most of the time, but they do have a bad stigma for a reason. Why am I yawning so much already? It's only 9. Why? Why am I yawning?
Insulting.
Nobody can know. I guess I didn't sleep very well last night or something. Your friend has a black ice Kimber. It works great. After he polished the feed ramp. Hey, Sonny, all you got to do is polish that feed ramp right there. Oh, the Kimber, what is it? It's not the black ice. Is it just the Kimber ice? The threaded barrel version. I really like the look of that one as like a guilty pleasure kind of thing. But I don't think I would actually buy one, partly just because the Kimber Rapide series in general is pretty expensive. And I don't know, Rock Island has always worked perfectly fine for me. You gotta break them in quite a bit before they feel smooth. But no, I don't have any problem with the Rock Island 1911. The Black Ice and the Raptor Micros are cute too. The weapons they make, you'd like. I could never, in good conscience, recommend one of the Kimber Micros to anyone who wanted it for anything besides just looking cute. Like, in terms of reliability, they are awful. I've worked in a gun store for 4 years. Sent back more Kimber Micros for repair than anything else, and it's not close. It is not close. Like, those things, they're super cute. There's some cool looking ones, particularly like the amethyst and sapphire and stuff. But oh my goodness, those things have issues. It's not good. Like if you want something that's cute, you know, you want to give it to your wife or your girlfriend because it's cute just like them, go for it. Whatever. But oh my goodness. Oh, they have some issues. There were a few. I think it was two or three. Sent Kimber Micro sent back because the firing pin had seized forwards, so it's like protruding from the face. And so you load up your magazine, drop the slide, goes boom, boom, and you're out of ammo. It just slam fired because the firing pin was seized forward, which is not illegal because it's the gun malfunctioning. But they're not great guns. Nothing like a self-defense situation when you want to shoot 1 or 2 rounds and then you just mag dump the guy in half a second. Not ideal. That didn't happen to any of the people. It was just like at the range. Surprise! Open bolt machine gun. I don't know. That'd be good. That'd be a fun surprise. I would like a surprise open bolt machine gun as a gift. Not something semi-auto that is suddenly full auto and mag dumping. One of your lady friends, her favorite is Kimber Micro. I mean, so Kimber Micros are very popular, particularly among people who highly value something cute, which does tend to be women more than men. So there's a lot of those. Now, is it if you're gonna be self-defensing, is it better to have a Kimber Micro than nothing? Yeah, yeah, obviously. But I would suggest something else. P365. You can get the cute P365 Rose Edition even. There's even like aftermarket people who will like PVD coat your your SIG slide or whatever slide you want, and you still have your cute gun. But I don't know. There's oh, you guys are gonna love this. You guys are gonna love this. There's a company. Their whole thing is putting glitter on guns. Glitter guns. This is a whole company. And you can get solid color, two-tone. You want your black cherry glittery upper and your champagne pink lower. Go for it. You want your twilight glitter sparkly black upper on your leopard print lower. Go for it. You love that it exists in the industry? Me too. Oh, you can color the controls too. You know, black cherry controls? Maybe not that one. That one doesn't look good. Something that matches nicely. I mean, like, oh, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. Oh, something that goes well with it. That's okay. Is this for me? Absolutely not. This is absolutely not something I would ever consider buying. But I like that it's out there. I think it's neat. So somebody can get their custom little thing going on here. Okay, now we got the controls matching the magazine. Gonna be a good anime gun? No. Wrong. Incorrect. I may want a bright pink gun, specifically a P90. I don't want it to be sparkly. Sparkles are not my style. Yeah, I don't know. It's neat. It's nifty. In stock inventory. Yeah, so you can get M&P, Glock, SIG. SIG. Oh. Out of stock. No. You can't get your SIG done right now. It's out of stock right now. I think it's crazy Michigan wants to ban color. Wait, what? Is that real? Wait, is that real? Senate Bill 1134 apply to firearms which have banned colors on the exterior receiver slide more than half of overall exterior, aside from black, brown, green, dark green specifically, or silver. What? What? That's crazy. Why? Ban deceptively colored firearms? What did you not pass? Deceptively colored? What does that even mean? Like, did somebody paint their gun like that dress that some people thought was white and gold and other people thought was blue and black? What? You can have your current deceptively colored. What does that mean? Oh my goodness, it's hurting my brain trying to understand this. Like, there must be some justification for this, even if it's wildly broken and incorrect. Like, what is their reasoning for why this? What? Exterior of the receiver, exterior slide, or more than half of overall exterior. So you can color the inside of your gun however you want. Like if I want to take my Glock, color the inside of the slide and the barrel hot pink. That's perfectly fine. But it's once that hot pink gets to the outside, then we're having a problem. I'm so confused. Why? Sounds like a free speech issue. Exactly. The color of my gun is how I express myself. And you taking that away from me is infringing on my First Amendment right. I'm so confused. Oh my goodness, it looks like a toy. Do I have any? I don't actually have anything that would. Oh no, this would. Hold on. I was gonna say I don't have anything that meets this requirement. But yeah, I do. Oh no, guys! It's a toy. Oh no! Soon to be illegal in Michigan. Bright colors are easier to see. That's true. If I pulled this out somewhere in public, which I never would, unless it was a defense situation, this would be way more eye-catching in silver and blue than it would be in black or brown. That more of a Tiffany or turquoise? It's like a perfect Hatsune Miku blue, is what it is. The colors on here are a little off, but it's in real life it's like a perfect Hatsune Miku blue. Yeah, it's clearly that is. A deceptive color, I guess. That's wild. You need state approval color on your guns. So like, hold on, because it specified like dark brown, dark green. So like, if I'm planning on coloring my gun a shade of brown or green, do I have to like submit a form? Like, hey, is color number this okay? Like, what is? Is brown hex code number A52A2A an acceptable brown? Like, what? Or do I just have to color it and like hope I don't get fined and thrown in jail? Questions that probably don't have an answer, because laws like this usually aren't thought through very well. Losing faith in humanity, just a little bit at a time, day at a time. I'm feeling unusually tired. It also could be since I haven't eaten anything since breakfast. That is a strong possibility. That That is a good possibility for why I'm feeling tired so unusually early. Either way, little bit of a shorter stream, at least than has been happening recently today. So I think we're gonna raid out. Tomorrow we will be doing a gun cleaning stream for both of these guys. Particularly the Calico should be super satisfying because that is absolutely just disgusting in there. And then the 23rd, on the 23rd, we will be having a collab with Santa Claus himself, Saint Nicholas, the one and only. That is the 23rd. So if you want questions, if you have any questions to ask Santa Claus himself, that is that Google form right there. You thought Saturdays were Voob? Yeah, so Saturday, going into the holidays, I'm going to try to get on early enough for the Voop chat stuff. Because those who have been on know that kind of peters out as the day goes on. I'm going to try to be on early enough for that. But the scheduled stream is at standard stream time, I guess. And that will be gun cleaning. So if I can start early, we will be doing Voop chat and then into gun cleaning. If not, then it will just be gun cleaning. So we're going to raid out. We're going to raid Gotcha. He's doing something with guns. I don't remember what it was. I looked and promptly forgot. He was holding a handguard or something. So we're going to raid Gotcha Guns. We'll be back tomorrow. Just talked about this. For gun cleaning for sure. Possibly Voop chat as well. Chatting with other VTubers. So, until tomorrow, thank you everyone for stopping by, hanging out, getting to meet my new gun again, second day in a row. I will see you all next time. Oh, we have raid messages for those both with and without subscriptions, if you would like to use those. And yes, I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you everyone for stopping by, hanging out. Majestic Potato, I'll see ya. Matilda, bye. Not the ATF, bye. King Panzer, see you later.